the guy G Holy repping gholy.com, and I'm wearing a robe. Let me tell you why I'm wearing a robe. Because for some odd reason, somebody told all these niggas they had to drop their music when everybody be about to go to sleep. So I be listening to this shit in robes. I don't know who told niggas they couldn't drop something at 12 in the afternoon. Anyway, it's a well-known thing, first and foremost, that amongst people I fuck with, that I don't really fuck with Cole like that. The good thing about me though is I keep everything objective. I ain't even dissed the nigga. Like, I didn't like that shit that he did with Kanye before when he dissed Kanye. I just felt like he took too much shit from Ye to turn around and diss him when Ye was at a low point, and then drop it ahead of the album like a diss track, and then market it like it wasn't a diss track, like he was trying to like just help the nigga in his life or something like that, like he wasn't selling records. So I listened to the track, the interlude track. It was more of the same, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, every time Cole get on a get a chance to like shine. First of all, I'm gonna tell you something I didn't fuck with Cole for. You could tell me whether I'm right or wrong, but I'm right. Right? I didn't like that niggas disappeared during all this Black Lives Matter, like, I mean, I think I seen Cole in the field a few times and shit like that, but I'm saying niggas be expected to live up to the shit that they be rapping about. Like, niggas expect all these gangsta ass niggas, the shooter nigga. I be seeing niggas in niggas comments talking about street shit. I'm talking about, it be niggas in niggas Instagram comments talking about, yo, when you gonna shoot such and such? You know they got one up on y'all. So I'm expecting these righteous niggas to do the same. If we gotta kill niggas in hip hop just to fucking maintain a career, these niggas got to come outside when it's time to play. So I don't want to single them out, but I'm just saying, like, that's not fair. You know what I'm saying? It's not fair that niggas be in these drill rappers' comments and they gotta go kill a nigga to make the fans happy, but when it's time to ride and niggas built their whole career off being black, then now niggas, go tuck their tail and go wherever they at and then just drop some other shit. I mean, at the chick No Name when the heat was on some black shit. Like, that shit was weird. I did like that he kind of admitted in that song that he really ain't know what the fuck to do. That was dope. You know what I'm saying? Cole, pretty honest. One thing about Cole is, and I'm gonna get to the review in a second. I just want to get all this shit out of the way. Cole is a real nigga though. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't think he's a dope rap nigga, but I think he's a real nigga though. You know what I'm saying? Kendrick too. I ain't getting at them niggas like that. I'm just saying what I expected from them two when shit was going down. I'm like, oh yeah, they about to ride. Just like Malcolm and Martin, just they doing all this shit during the time when we ain't need, and then when niggas felt like they wanted that type of inspiration, they wanted that type of motivation, they wanted that type of energy, then now Malcolm and Martin just go somewhere and just don't come out the house. Like I said, it was, for me, it was more of the same. Like, sometimes Cole, I feel like Cole don't know what to do musically. I think he's just filling it out, and I think he's scared. Like, I think he's scared. I think he reached that height, and I think the fall off, even the title and all that other shit, is a way to like Eminem himself. You know what I mean? I think he knew when he reached his highest height that it was only down from there, or just maybe straight away and headed down. So I think that was his way to really offshoot what was actually really gonna happen. And I don't respect it because, man, you know what type of pressure like a Kendrick was under after fucking Good Kid, Mad City, and that nigga dropped an even more brave album after that. Drop that shit. You know what I'm saying? I know that the response to KOD wasn't crazy, and the response to For Your Eyes Only wasn't crazy, but they both wasn't that good. And Cole fans never want to admit when the nigga drop a dud. He had a few cute lines. He had a few, the doctors carrying your baby, or the medics carrying your baby like a surrogate. That was a dope line. He had a few reaches that wasn't that good. My man sold more coke than Coca-Cola. That shit wasn't good. Then he had another punchline right after that that was like, leave that type of shit alone. And that's what I'm talking about. To all rappers, when you not that talented of a rapper as far as wordplay, just don't do it. Just don't try it. Like, you didn't see Pop keep trying to make punchlines and the shits be whack. Like, yo, you rather just not shoot than miss. Missing is worse than not shooting. So just rap. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit kind of threw me off. But like I said, it's cold. What he was saying was real. What he was saying was real shit. And it's real. But you got to think about this in your mind. Is Cole a top tier rapper like he's touted to be? No, he's not on the level of Kendrick. He's not on. Yo, give Big Sean that beat. Give Big Sean that beat and see what he do. See what Big Sean do with that beat. It ain't gonna be what Cole did. I can tell you that much. He gonna rip that shit to shreds. Like, you can give Wale that beat. I know niggas don't fuck with Wale. I do. You can give Lay that beat. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying, imagine if Drake had that shit. Give Drake that beat. And that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not that Cole corny. It's just that he be underperforming for what people say he is. He ain't that, yo. He ain't that, and he ain't never been that. He ain't never gonna be that. He was never that nice. It was only a 16. I mean, it's an interlude, so I ain't. But I'm saying, you dropping this off like a teaser for the album, the artwork. If I had to love anything about it, it's the artwork. It's not a bad joint. It's just like, it's a 16. This like what I be doing on Instagram. But he kind of was throwing bars in there too that kind of made it seem like he was going for bars. So it was a little confusing at times too. Then he ended it with some weird Nipsey shit about the blues. That's another corny punchline. Blues like the Rolling 60s and Pimp C died at 33 and Nipsey died at 33. Then the shit went off. Like, I ain't really... Cole is a C+ rapper who get A+ accolades. And no matter how much corny shit he dropped, no matter how much mediocre shit he dropped, nobody's never gonna say this nigga is overrated. We just never gonna say it. We never gonna say it. We never gonna say he don't deserve to be in the class with Drake and Kendrick. But as a hip hop nigga, I gotta say this shit. It ain't no Cole, Drake, and Kendrick. First of all, it ain't even no Drake and nobody. It's Drake and then these other niggas. That's one. You know what I'm saying? And even Kendrick. Kendrick got his own lanes. Kendrick and these other niggas. But it definitely damn sure ain't no Drake, Cole, Kendrick. I can tell you that much. Because if you put on everybody catalog, look, guess what? Go to the radio station, tell niggas to rap. Cole gonna have the worst verse out of all three of them. All right, now put him in the studio for 30 days. Cole is gonna have the worst album out of the three of them. Tell them to all write a song for somebody, like a smash hit for like another artist. Cole is going to have the worst attempt out of all three of them. He's just not as talented as these niggas. And hear that 16 bar interlude from Cole and be like, this nigga is the nicest. But that's not the shit on him. He cool, he good. But like, come on, man. Niggas staying up to 12 to hear that shit. The nigga's cool. But if he supposed to be the God MC, he trash. If he supposed to be good, he trash. If y'all just say, yo, if y'all just finally come out and say, yo, this nigga's just alright, then the nigga be alright. I like the surrogate line. And I like what he was talking about on it. Because that type of shit need to be said. We could always use that. We could always use that type of message in the hip hop. I'm not mad at that. But he ain't no bar lord. Y'all gotta cut that out. I'm out there as the guy Gioli, repping Gioli.com. And I don't just be saying this shit for nothing. This shit is real. This shit is from a true hip hop nigga. I'm a connoisseur. I'm a participant. And I got one of the best pens to ever touch a piece of lined paper. Ever. I'm out of here though. I ain't the first one. I'm just the last one to say it.